What's going on, YouTubers, and welcome back to ESGNet as we're back here for another episode of Madden 20, Face of the Franchise, QB1, and this is Khalil Kelley today as we're at episode 57, and right now we're in our bye week, getting ready for our Week 10 matchup, which will be on Monday Night Football against one of our rivals, that being the Buffalo Bills. But before we get to that, take a look. Here, we're currently right now into the bye week at 8-0. Bills right now 4-2-1. Jets there with a 1-5-1. Of course, Patriots are winless right now, which I have to say for myself, I am very happy they're in that situation. But nonetheless, we'll get to more about the Bills here in a bit. But there you see what we've done so far here this season. And what we have left to count them up. We have 5 games coming up that are on the road. Bills, Saints, Titans, Jaguars, and Patriots, all on the road before we finish up at home with the last remaining 3 games. One of them, actually 2 of them, one against the Patriots and one against the Chiefs coming up. As you see, Khalil's numbers: 2,820 yards, 34 touchdowns, 5 interceptions so far this season. There you see Kenyon Drake, 747, 7 rushing touchdowns for him, 114 attempts. Kelly, 47 attempts, 515 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Bulge, 114 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 35 carries for him this season. Our numbers are looking pretty good here, and even Mac even getting involved there. We haven't got him in the end zone just yet, but that young stud there is going to be very special, as I've been trying to implement him into our plays and get him involved a little bit more often when we need a good back. And Mac is actually a really good, decent third down back for us. I might even getting to the point now thinking about putting him in the goal line packages there to get some help when we need help there on the goal line. Albert Wilson, of course, has been our safety valve there, helping us out here. He's made some pretty good catches. Fuller, one of the top guys there, along with, of course, Kenny Stills there. I believe they both have 12 touchdowns apiece this season. Kyle Rudolph, well, he's kind of fell off the table here since the latter part of actually last season. He's been kind of a no-show. Of course, I think he was injured there for a bit, but he has been back now for a while, and we have not really been able to get to him because he's had some issues with catching problems. I think he's starting to regress here some. So we got to maybe look at a different tight end for next season, and work on that maybe possibly. But for the most part here, we've had a really good season. As you see the numbers there defensively, not going to get into those because you kind of already know who's in there. McMillan, Jones, Baker, Fitzpatrick, all those guys there just in the mix there for tackles and tackles for losses there. Our defense has gotten better. I will say this: ever since season 1, we've had those really close games. We had games where this defense just did not they stayed on the field too long and just could not get those nice 3-and-outs. But since really the halfway part of the season 2 going into this season, in season 3, they have really stepped up here, really helping out us. I was going to say the rookie, Khalil, but he's not much of a rookie anymore. He is now kind of almost you might as well say he's a household name here, as you see the rest of the defensive numbers. But this defense has really did a great job here, but we still have more room of improvement in that part of our game. And I'm hoping that the coaches and the organization will go that direction during the off season here. But for right now, we're playing well, we're playing good. We'll keep it up. As like I said, we have a huge Monday night game in Buffalo coming up here, and we'll get to here in this episode. There you see Dylan Mears, one of our young wide receivers who's playing some special teams there. He's had a pretty good year so far here. We haven't really ran anything back or any punt returns back there, but nonetheless, decent numbers for us. Now, as for top players of the week, Khalil has been on every single won except for week 4, representing the AFC offense. So the AFC offense there, you see him name up there, and Marcus Mariota is the only person on the offensive side there for player of the week who had a better week. So Khalil, like I said, is killing it here this season, and looks like he's going to continue that coming up. There are some of the week 9 matchups there that, of course, like I said, in the week 9 we're not going to be involved in any games. We have a bye week, and we're going to get rested up and see what we can do. Get some guys. I don't think we have anybody really injured. We may have some small nagging injuries from a couple players, but for the most part, I think we're all good. Patriots finally got their first win of the season there, so congrats to them. They still got an uphill battle there in their division. But as for the Bills there, they picked up another loss. They are 4-3-1 now, and they are going to be hosting us for this Monday night game. So Bills lost against the Jets back in week 9 there, 28-14. But before that loss, they were trying to stay on the winning state of mind because they were in a 2-game winning streak in week 6 and 8 against the Bucs and Browns. And they started the season defeating the Patriots in week 1 alone, 31-21. And then in week 2, the Jets 24-21. But then they got their first tie in week 3 against the Colts at home, 31-all. But then lost 2 straight in weeks 4 and 5 to, of course, us in week 4, where they lost 45-15. And then the Panthers the week after, them getting defeated 27-24. Panthers win. So they are trying to get back on the right here. As you see, take a look at the numbers there from that Bills and Jets game. And Bills want to get back on the track here. They know that we're the team to beat, as we're the team right now to take over this division ever since Tom Brady left it, and of course retired a couple seasons ago. So here we are, Monday Night Football, a packed house here in Buffalo, New York, at Orchard Park and New Era Field. I think that's what it's called. I only know it as Orchard Park because that's what I know back in the 90s when the Bills were, that team that just, got to the playoffs every single year. And of course, you went to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row and all lost every single Super Bowl game. I remember it as Orchard Park. So I think it's still Orchard Park, but it's just New Era Field. But nonetheless, here we're going to see what we can do here against Josh Allen and the semi-decent Buffalo Bills, as we see them throwing the ball around and getting ready. Aguilar there getting a couple catches there, helping himself out. But there you see the current standings right now on an 8-game winning streak here. And of course, the Bills would like to try to snap this one in half if they can. As we get on the field here with Khalil. Week 10 action now starting to go here as we're 1st and 10. And we'll see here, Khalil got to snap the ball here, but he's going to hand this one off to Drake, and Drake finds a hole and gets to the first down marker for the first down. Ball on the 35-yard line here, 1st and 10 for Miami, as we'll see the ball here being run very well, as they're going to make a stop there. Bollinger makes a stop, and that's a 14-yard pickup for a first down for him. So like I said, so far this 1-2 punch we're getting from the backfield here has been really helpful for us this season. As we'll see a run here from Drake, and Drake will of course run that one to the 48-yard line in Bills territory. But yeah, this 1-2 punch that we're getting from our halfbacks here has been really helpful with the running game. And, of course, taking that pressure off of us. As you see, we try to throw cross there. And that is a dangerous throw there. Shouldn't have done that. But thank goodness, it looks like Kenny Stills was intended for there. And he bats it away to defend that pass to make sure it doesn't get caught. Because it could have easily been intercepted there. But see Kelley now throwing that little screen pass there to Rudolph, as Rudolph makes a nice catch. And like I said, Rudolph has been kind of been off the radar here for us when it comes to throwing, because when we have been throwing to him in some games here, he just does a horrible job of catching the ball there. And I think he's starting to go downhill. So Kelly's going to have to run this one as he's getting flushed out. and he gets about a yard or two on that play. So now 2:12 left here in the first quarter. Kelley throwing this one up the middle there. Good catch. And a bad way to take a hit there from Albert Wilson, who gets to the 43-yard line, just a yard shy of the first down marker. And so go ahead and run this one there. That is enough there for Drake to get the first down, as it makes it now 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins. The Dolphins are still trailing here in this one, 7-0. But Kelley is not gonna, he's one of those quarterbacks that he does not get skittish or anything. He's gonna just go down the field and take his time. As he gets that one to, looks like steals, and we got a penalty, and it's gonna be a face mask. So we're obviously gonna accept that one there. That is off of Micah High, and so we'll go ahead and get to the 20-yard line here in Bills territory for the first. So Micah High making a mistake there. This one's gonna cost him here as Kelley drops back in the pocket, throws this one up there to Kyle Rudolph, and Rudolph again gets the catch and gets us inside the 10-yard line, marking at the 7. Looking to make a strike here with 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kelley drops back in the pocket, looking, fires, and throws a nice pass there on a slant pass. That is to Kenny Stills, and Kenny Stills gets the touchdown. Kenny Stills gets his 11th touchdown catch of the season. That will put him up there with, he's just one shy of our leader right now, being Will Fulmer, who has 12 for the season. And now that'll end the first quarter. Now go to the second quarter here. We have the ball on our own 1-yard line, and we'll see a handoff there to Bollinger, as he's got to get out of that way there. They barely say he gets a yard there on the play. So now we're still on the 1-yard line. We go to a 3rd and 9. Kelley looking, fires, throws this one there quickly to Kenny Stills, and Kenny Stills gets us some breathing room there as he gets the ball at the 14-yard line. That will help move the sticks now here for Kelley. Kelley looking pretty good here so far. He's only kind of made one mistake so far. It didn't really hurt him that much, but he threw that incomplete pass there to Stills earlier, which he was unable to catch. So we go now to a 2nd and 3. Ball on our own 21-yard line. Kelley here, play action here. Looking down the field, throws this one there deep. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be catch. And it's going to be rolled there. Gator rolled actually there to Albert Wilson, who gets the catch for the first. 1st and 10 here at midfield now for the Dolphins, as they are able to move the ball here. They tie this one up 7-all here in Buffalo. Monday Night Football crowd is cheering and excited about this, as they would love to put a stop to our run that we're currently having right now here in the AFC East. 2nd and 6, hand all this is going to go to Bollinger, but he gets stopped in the backfield for a loss of a yard on the play, actually a loss of 3. That put us back at the original line of scrimmage now. It's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 here. You'll see Kelley, what he's going to do here is going to be a deep pass there, gets caught, and it's going to be a 1st down, as that is going to be Kyle Rudolph again, as he is able to make a nice catch here. So he's starting to show up now on these crucial 3rd down passes. As we go now to a 1st and 10, play action. Kelley's got to get rid of this football, but he is going to be taken back in the backfield, and that's a big loss there on the quarterback, as that's a loss of 7 on the play. Puts it 2nd and 17. Kelley drops back again, looking down the field, fires this one, looking for a Hail Mary of a catch, but it's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be now a 3rd and 17. So now 3rd and 17, I believe that was a 2. Fuller, as Kelley drops back here now, throws this one up for Fuller again. That's going to be intercepted, and that's going to be the first interception in today's game. That is interception number 6 now for Kelley, as Porter there makes a nice hop there, makes a nice read, watching the eyes of the quarterback there and realizing that he has a better angle at this. Take a look at here. This is intended for Wilson, and Wilson just does not get there on time. As that right there puts them there in Buffalo in their own territory, deep in their own territory now. We'll try to see what our defense can do now here to help us out. Defense does help us out as they get a quick 3 and out. So we'll go now to a 1st and 10 here. Ball on Miami's own 44. Quick pass there to the tight end. That is Kyle Rudolph again. I don't know why, but if you notice there, he went horizontally instead of going vertically up the field. And when I seen that, I was like, what are you doing? But, you know, yeah, we'll see how that's going to, if that's something he's going to be doing all game long. But another nice run there from Drake as he has now 35 yards for the game, 6 carries, and has not got into the end zone quite yet. 1st and 10 now, ball on the Bills' 27-yard line. Kelley has a good pocket here, looking for something deep. Throws this one there high, deep. That's intended there to Fuller. He gets it at the 3-yard line for a huge 1st down. 24 yards on the reception. That puts us now inside the 5. Looking for a score here, try to go up by a score as it's currently 7-7 right now. Man in motion, and we'll see a handoff there to Drake, and Drake gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins, and that is going to be for Kenyon Drake, as that's touchdown, or rushing touchdown actually, number 8 for him. And that is going to put us now up by a score. It's going to be 14-7 here in the 2nd quarter now here on Monday Night Football. So let's see what the defense can do. Hopefully they can hold on to this lead and wait till we get back out there. But as soon as I say that, of course they give up a score. 14-all here now. Kelley drops back here on the ball on 25. That pass is up there to Wilson. And he gets to the other side of the 50. I believe at the 48-yard line for the 1st down. 1st and 10 here, 42 seconds left here in the 1st half. Kelley drops back in the pocket. Got the good, clean pocket here. You're looking for something deep. Gets hit as he throws that one up. That was intended there for Rudolph, but Rudolph could not hold on to it. Incomplete pass. We go now to a 2nd and 10. 35 seconds left here. Kelley scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down for the field. Looks, fires, and gets that one to Kyle. And they call a quick timeout as they burn their 2nd timeout now here in the 1st half. We'll see now here, ball on the 36-yard line in Bills territory here. We've got to try to score here. Field goal at least here. As you see a 1st and 10 pass there. That was deep, and that one is going to be incomplete. It was Wilson was trying to hold on to it, but could not. 2nd and 10. Kelley here steps up in the pocket, looks, fires, throws this one there to Fuller. This time to Fuller now, and that's going to be a 1st down, but not enough to get us in field goal position. And that is where it's going to leave it at here in this one. As we go to halftime here on Monday Night Football, it's 14-all here at New Era Field. There you see 52 yards rushing, 212 yards passing. As we take a look around the league here and see who did what just a night ago there on Sunday. And there you see the Bucs win their game 36-28 against Washington Redskins. Let's see here. What are some other AFC East games here that we could possibly look at? Jets, they lose their game to New Orleans 34-24 there in that game. And that's for let's see, Patriots. I don't see their game on here. But nonetheless there, that's pretty much all the some of the scores there from just a week ago, or just from a night ago there on a Sunday. So the 1st half here so far looking pretty good here. We had that one mistake there throwing that interception. We'll try to clean that up here as we go to the start of the 2nd half. Tied 14-all here. We have the ball, and we'll see if we can get down the field here with Kelley's arm. As we see a pass there, that is going to go to Albert Wilson, who does a nice little spin move, but then finally taken down at the 44 for a nice catch there for about a gain of 20 on that play. He's getting close to the century mark now with 4 catches, somewhere around 85 yards. 1st and 10, hand this one off to Drake, and he gets stopped in the backfield there. No gain there. As As we go now to a 2nd and 10. Kelley here going to scramble off to the right-hand side, looking down the field, fires, finds Kyle Rudolph. Kyle Rudolph gets this one. He's at the 31-yard line for a first down there. You see 12 yards after the catch. Nice job there. As we go now to another 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins. Kelley looking down the field, fires this one up the middle there. And Kenny Stills gets the catch. And that's a great catch there for him as he got hit pretty hard there. Over 50 yards now for Stills as he has 4 catches in today's game. Stills has been kind of quiet here. We'll try to see if we can get him involved here a little bit more in this second half. As Kelley now drops around, goes back, scrambles there, looks down the field, finds the receiver, and he finds Albert Wilson at the 1-yard line. Great catch there from Wilson as he has now 100 yards for the game here. 5 catches to be exact for 101 yards. 1st and 10, ball on the 1-yard line here of the Bills. The Bills trying to see if they can stop us on this goal line play. Kelley drops back here. He's going to fire and throw this one instead. So it'll be a running touchdown. And that is a touchdown. Gesicki gets Kyle Rudolph gets this one. I thought it was Gesicki. Kyle Rudolph gets this one here. And that is going to be his, I believe, his 3rd for the season. And that is going to be a touchdown for the Dolphins as they now lead this one by a possession, 21-14. So let's see what our defense can do here and see if we can get a quick 3 and out now on the Buffalo Bills offense. As Kelley there talking to his coach. It's tied now 21-all here. So defense again. I talked about the defense earlier, saying how good they've been playing here lately. I believe I probably jinxed them. So we're going to have to, try and do our best here to conserve the clock some here at times. We'll see, there was a bad run play there in the backfield. We got stopped. As Kelley here drops back here looking to try to do something here. Kelley's got to throw this ball here. And I think he threw it away too soon, but that was going to get picked off. And that's going to be put here again. 2nd interception here, his 3rd of the year. Oh, man, we're almost giving him that's probably his game high here this season. He has 2 now against Kelley. Oh, yeah, I seen that. That was off your back foot there, Kelley. What was you thinking? I know what you were thinking, get rid of the football. You don't want to get sacked, but in this case there, that was a play that you should have just ate the ball and just figure out what you're going to do afterwards. So now, Allen, Henry, and company will now have the ball on offense. Tied up, still 21-all as the Bills made a bit of a blunder, giving the ball back about 2 plays later. And that is going to be a play now here for Miami to take advantage of this now. They got good field position. 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Kelley drops back in the pocket here, looks down the field, looks up the middle, and that was entitled, the catch was intended there for Rudolph, but he makes an incomplete pass, and it's going to be a quick 3 and out. 4th quarter now here, now up by 3 here, 24-21. Dolphins now going to run the football here. Drake trying to run this one out of the backfield, does successfully there. Gets a 7-yard gain for a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3, and Kelley, that time he had to eat that one as Riley was in there on the tackle. That's going to be a loss. His 3rd tackle in today's game. It's now a 3rd and 10 here for the Dolphins. As the defense here for the Bills here, getting a little wiser here on Kelley, but Kelley is able to get a reception there to Wilson as he gets a catch for about 20 or so on that play. As Kelley now runs this one here as he snaps it. Got to take off here. He's going to slide. Smart play there from him as he gets that his yardage now back on the positive side there after that run. 1st and 10 here. Kelley drops back here looking to do something. Looking for a pass here. Throws this one to his tight end, Kyle Rudolph. Kyle Rudolph takes it, gets out of bounds there inside the 20. You can mark him somewhere around the 18-yard line for the 1st. 1st and 10 here for the Bills. They're in I formation. Looks like it's going to be an inside run there to Drake. Drake's going to run this one. Almost breaks that one before he's wrapped up. Gets a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 here. Again, another opportunity for a run play, and they do so. Give that one to Drake again. Gets inside the 5. Mark him at the 3, as he has now 62 yards on the ground. 1st and goal, ball on the 3-yard line. Just 5:55 left here in the 4th quarter. And we're just trying to milk this clock as much as we possibly can. Play clock's running down to 5. We've got to snap the ball here. And Kelley does so, as he is going to hand that one off to Drake. And I thought it was going to be a read options type of play there, how Kelley was set up there, but no, it was a quick. Didn't get the handoff right. Of course, the offensive line just could not hold up, could not block up the defenders there. It's Kelley here looking to get rid of the football here. Breaks off a tackle, trying to break off a 2nd tackle, gets taken down, and that's a huge loss there, as Hughes gets a nice sack there. Big play there now at the 19. 3rd and goal now here for Kelley and the Dolphins, as Kelley here drops back in the pocket, looking down the field, throws this one up there. That was incomplete. Intended there for Kyle Rudolph, as he had really no shot at that play. Don't know what Kelley was thinking. But we're able to kick a field goal now, 27-24 now. As there's 2:20 left here in the 4th quarter. I see a pass there. And that is King Stills there for the reception for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3, 2 minutes left here, as we have the 2-minute warning there on our side. As both teams have both timeouts now. A field goal game at this point here. Kelley here looking for a block, gets down the sidelines there, gets out of bounds, thank goodness, and gets a gain there, as he has now over 500 yards rushing here this season. 1st and 10. 1:53 left here in the 4th quarter, and we'll see a run here. That is going to Drake, and this one right now, I think it's going to go. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was going to be a holding call. It's going to start coming back as Morgan Moses gets called on the play. Naughty there, Moses. As we go now to a 1st and 16. Ball on our own 38-yard line here, and of course, with 1:50 left here, got to be smart about this one here. So we're going to run this one with Bollinger, and that is going to be a quick run there as he gets to the 44. Drake back there in the backfield now, back on the field. Kelley here trying to take his time here, as the Buffalo did use their first timeout. Look like they're going to have to use their 2nd one here to stop the clock, to at least have some chance to be back in this, keep themselves in this game. And then you see we do get the 1st down. So we need another 1st down here for them to use their last timeout, and we can win this one. As we hand this one off to Drake again, and oh, they were smart this time, as they read that one very well, but they did use their timeout. That is going to help us here, as now all we have to do now is just run the ball. But for some reason here, we're in I formation, so well, okay, we might run the ball here. No, play action instead. Kelley here looking down the field here. Kelley gets sacked. What was he thinking there? What was the play call on that one? As the clock will continue to tick away, but there's still time left. Still a minute or so left on the clock. 3rd and 20 now here. They should have just ran the ball instead of losing that much yardage there. Lost 10 yards on that play. Play clock running down to 3. We got to go ahead and snap this here. And Drake is going to run this one here, and that right there should be it. So they're going to be less than about 20 seconds left on the clock now for the Buffalo Bills to do anything. And of course, with that much time, there's not much you can do but take the L. That exactly is what they did here in this one here today, as the Buffalo Bills lose another one here, making it now 4-4-1 in the division, as they lose now. It's the 2nd time now this season to us. Of course, that was roughly 6 weeks ago when they lost to us at home. They're in Miami now. They lost to us again. They did pick us off twice there in this game. 321 yards passing, 100 yards on the ground, winning this one 27-24. Now, I will say, honestly, towards the end there, that play that I made, running the football, that was my fault. For whatever reason, I thought we were down by a field goal, and I thought, I'm like, okay, crap, I gotta run a play here. I gotta run a play, and then as soon as I looked up, I'm like, wait a minute, we're up by 3. What is going on? Why? Why did I do that? So that was my fault of running that play. I thought we were 24, they were 27, but yeah. So right there tells you I don't do a good job of reading there. Got caught up in the moment there and realized that we were not in danger at all of winning this game. So that was my fault. I shouldn't have ran that play. And so I'll take that. That's my fault right there as a user. But take a look here at the numbers. Kelley, 21 of 30 for the game, 356 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. He has now 36 touchdowns for the season now, leading that in the league. 2 interceptions, his 6th and 7th of the year. Sacked 4 times, had 3 carries of 19 yards, and had 2 broken tackles that we've seen there. He really got tripped up. I try my best to break that 3rd tackle. I'm like, okay, if I break this 3rd tackle, I'm just going to take off. But they were just on top of us. Jordan Pryor there, you see 2 interceptions there from him. And he had a really good game there against us. As you take a look here and see, we're getting ready to play that Saints game in Week 11. And looks like Cameron Jordan, X-Factor defensive end, has a challenge for us. So we have to find out what that challenge is coming up in the next episode. As you take a look there and see the Saints, they got a good record right now. And we're going to, of course, this is that big road trip we got coming up. We just got done with the Bills. We got the Saints. We got Tennessee. We got Jacksonville. And we got the Patriots. These next 4 games. No home cooking for us at all until Week 15 where we play the Colts. So that's it for this episode of Road to the Show. Or excuse me, wrong one. Of Face of the Franchise QB1 here on Madden 20. With Khalil Kelley. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Check us out on our social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series on the channel. Follow us also on ESGNet LP, as we got some good stuff going on over there, like our Road to Show series that I just got done getting finished with before I start doing this one with Alex Humberto, and of course our golf and NASCAR series over there also. So that's it for this episode of Face of the Franchise. Definitely come on back as we take on the Saints at home, or on the road there at Mercedes-Benz Superdome there in New Orleans, coming up in episode 58. As always, wear a mask, stay safe, keep yourself and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.